joined by Dr. Muthukumaran Narayanaswamy. He is the Managing Director of Kaynes Technology India, joining us on a critical day after that 62,000 crore clearance from the cabinet with regard to the mobile subsidy, which is likely to play out over the next 5 years. Talk to us, sir, first off. How material is this compared to the previous PLI which was brought out? That's point number one. Point number two, from an industry standpoint, how prepared are we? How realistic is it to expect India to localize, and how quickly can we do that? Just give us the industry view first.
Thank you. Good morning, and thank you for taking the call. We really appreciate government for coming and launching the Semicon 2.0 as committed earlier. This is definitely going to give a big boost for the industries. If you look at India, the semiconductor opportunity of India is substantial. The India semiconductor market is expected to exceed more than 100 billion by 2030, driven by the rapid growth in automotive, electronics, industrial automation, and AI infrastructure, telecom, consumer electronics, and data centers. Today, however, the country continues to depend heavily on import for a majority of its semiconductor requirements. The additional capital support is important because of semiconductor manufacturing is one of the world's most capital-intensive industries. Beyond water fabrication, success depends on developing the broader ecosystems, advanced packaging, OSAT, substrate, materials, PCBs, testing, and electronic components. In a short term, we expect the policy to accelerate the fresh investments, improve project viability, and attract greater participation from both global and domestic companies. It should also encourage faster localization of critical components, strengthen supply chain resilience, and create high-value content. Overall, we strongly believe that India has the potential to become a globally competitive semiconductor manufacturing and advanced packaging hub, including designing of chips, which is a part of the 2.0. And the industry indicates that I think India will be touching about 10 to 15% of the global market share by 2035. Right. And we are very happy to be part of that.
Right. But Mr. Narayanaswamy, the street and your investors would like to know where is it that you see the biggest opportunity for Kaynes now? Is it chip design and fabs, or is it going to be the broader EMS and advanced sort of packaging space now?
Kaynes always, very, very strong manufacturing company, and we are migrating ourselves to a product company. And Kaynes' strategic vision across the electronic ecosystems of having PCB manufacturing and OSAT along with the electronic assembly gives us a clear, distinct advantage. So we'll continue to work, and it is not only for the Kaynes. India is going to get benefited, and we will continue to play as per the vision of our promoters and take this organization to the next level with more and more of the government subsidies that's coming in.
Right, I absolutely get that. But given the fact that you are positioned across a very wide spectrum at Kaynes, across chip design as well as semiconductor manufacturing, one would want to know which of these segments would you prioritize first to try and instill more capex?
I think we will wait for this. I think we will wait for our board meeting. And after that, during that time, I will give a clear grip. Today, we are in a silent zone and post the board meeting. But today, at this point in time, I welcome the government move of announcing this Semicon 2.0 as committed by the government. And this is going to be a great advantage for India to take India's semiconductor ecosystem and more than that, electronic ecosystem to the next level.
What offers you the biggest opportunity at Kaynes? Where are you best placed? Give us a sense of that.
You all know that Kaynes has been vision to move to a product company, and in this aspiration, keeping a PCB manufacturing with us, a OSAT assembly, and of course in 2.0 to chip design is going to give a clear first advantage for us to reach the customer with an innovative products, which will be definitely competitive, not only in India, but globally. I think that's going to be our vision, and our team will be working on towards that.
Well, products, Mr. Narayanaswamy, that would require a lot of capex. One is wondering what your capex outlay for the next 2 to 3 years is going to be like.
As I said, specifically to Kaynes outlay on capital and all, I will wait for the silent periods and post-board meeting when we are going to discuss in the first week of August. We'll have a detailed discussions on Kaynes' strategy towards how we are going to leverage India's Semicon 2.0 to the advantage and to make all our stakeholders at much happier level than what we are today.
Sure, I understand that. But tell me, backward integration as well as, domestic value addition from what we gather right now are central themes to Semicon 2.0 right now. How much of Kaynes' supply chain is currently localized, and what's the roadmap to try and deepen and penetrate more on that?
If you look at not only Kaynes, the India Electronic Assembly System, most of the components, PCBs, are imported. So the government initiative on bringing OSAT or Semicon 1.0 or Semicon 2.0 or on the PCB, everything is going to help India in terms of the backward integration. But today, if you look at, we have an advanced facility in our plant. How much we are going to use for backward integration or how much we are going to use for exports is a strategy which will be announced in the coming days. Yes, more than Kaynes, I think if you see, the entire country is going to get benefited, and India is going to be in a spot which is going to be going to develop an ecosystem which will be globally competitive for us with the government policies coming in.
Okay, and does this offer you an opportunity? I know you're not in the at a point where you can comment on numbers, but does this offer you an opportunity to expand the kind of guidance you've given? Maybe FY30 guidance, FY31 guidance, $1 billion revenue. Does this significantly improve that? Does this marginally improve that? Could you give us a sense of that?
You know that Kaynes has already given a guidance for 2030, 31, 32 is what the guidance we already given. And at that point in time, we had a Kaynes 1.0 and our expansion plan is as per that. With Kaynes 2, the government's Semicon 2.0 is going to come in. This is definitely going to accelerate and also move into the creating our own innovative products, which will certainly help not only Kaynes, most of the Indian electronic ecosystem to grow, and people who are going to grab it are going to come out very strong. And Kaynes has always been hungry for this, and then we will definitely come up very strong in our guidelines which we given for 2031, 32.
And have there been conversations, Mr. Narayanaswamy, with regard to your customers looking for Indian-made products, sourcing products from you as a result of this PLI or in the run-up to this new scheme which has been announced?
Of course, every customer today, with latest geopolitical situation, the lead time for manufacturing, lead time of supply chain is one of the biggest challenges for electronic industries. And more localization is going to help us, the entire ecosystem, not only in India, but also we can do better for the global. So most of the customers have been working, we are working with most of the customers on the product that we need to work with. And definitely it is going to give a clear advantage for us, having the entire PCB, Semicon, and the PCB assembly is going to get into a clear advantage for Kaynes.
Right. Well, Mr. Narayanaswamy, good luck with that and congratulations once again. This seems like a very big opportunity. Your stock is already one of the biggest movers this morning, holding up so smartly, and we look forward to chatting with you post your earnings.
Thank you very much, and good luck to everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.